So basically what we are doing is figuring out these rishis are so great people. I tell you, I just the more I learn about these things, this is a new dimension I have chosen to do in-depth study on myself on all these things. So I have just chose this topic. It is so fantastic. It is so fascinating. And how, remember I had told you already long time ago that this is all about using our body has everything that it needs to be good and be taken care of properly. Everything, it has everything in it. But we do not know how to access it. We do not have any idea how to access this intelligent system in our body itself. Now, the beauty of these people are that they have aligned the body's intelligence to the infinite intelligence outside. And that is the power. That's how they get that power. So there are some people who have never used a single medicine in their lifetime and they have never been sick. For instance, my father. He was never sick. He never took medicine. He never see in the face of his doctor, other than his own son's face, who was a doctor. Who is a doctor, I mean. My elder brother is a doctor. So other than that, and then he said, you keep your doctorate with you, with you. I don't want to have anything to. It is your choice. You became doctor. I didn't ask you to become a doctor. And I mean, anyway, that's all his humor on that. So anyway, uh, this is the Garu. I would say Sri Vijayan Garu, who gave me all the insights into Hastha Mudra. And he is one of the great human beings. Beautiful man. Very, very, very nice person. So today we'll talk about Indra Mudra. I mean, there are several mudras I'll talk about. Now, what is happening is we are basically, remember this particular thing is about all this different elements, the fire element, the air element, the space element, the prithvi element, and the water element. Now, in life, we have some kind of imbalances happen. How do you go about fixing them? For instance, balancing the Swadhisthana chakra. Sometimes Swadhisthana chakra is imbalanced, so or excessive. So excessive loss of water or excessive retention of water. So which means imbalance. So what is happening in this case is thumb, which may represent the fire element, and little finger, which is the water element. If you can bring them close, it will balance because water will, the fire and water, they are opposite. So you bring them together, there is a balancing going on. So water maintains water better balance. Also uh, important for blood circulation and provides our skin smoothness and elasticity because the skin is so sensitive to water content in our body. Sometimes the wrinkles and all that is purely because of water or excess water may you can get puffy. Now suppose somebody has eaten too much of salt the night before and in the dinner time some food has excessive salt in it, let's say. In the morning, you will become puffy. You will become swollen, like your face will be looking like I say, what happened to this guy? So in that case, one should practice this mudra and everything will be perfectly okay. Now, the benefits of this Indra mudra is maintain water in the body properly, prevents dehydration, and also cures dryness and skin itching, increases the blood circulation, reduces hypertension. Now, most people who have this is so this works. This works. I am telling you. I am telling you this works. Somebody has high BP for some reason. Do this. It will be balancing. Of course, you have to eat right also. For maintaining a blood pressure, I have seen it works. Anything red food, anything dark, pigmented red, purplish red, anything very good. For instance, beetroot, fantastic. And for instance, this one, mm, There is a flower. We should. I forgot. I'll remember it eventually. So that particular one, if you take that hibiscus flower, yeah, it is the hibiscus flower petals, and hibiscus tea. You say steep it in hot water for 5 minutes, and drink that. It'll immediately reduce blood pressure, high blood pressure immediately. And of course, in the case of high LDL, LDL means lousy cholesterol, it reduces that. Unbelievable. I mean, this is so powerful mudra. In addition to those um, beetroot and all that, it takes care of. Sometimes this particular thing happens. Muscular cramps, muscular pain and cramps. Um, Apparently, my wife happened to have some kind of a high cramp, high muscle, right thigh muscle cramp, big time sometime, whatever it was. And I suggested, why don't you do this? It works immediately. Within 15 minutes, she had no cramps. This is very, very good. Now, this cannot be done. Of course, it in case of cold and watery, do not do this, right? Because it will unnecessarily, since the body is trying to expel water, so this is the only contraindication. In case of cold, cough, sneezy, watery running nose or watery eyes, do not do this mudra. Another one is Varun mudra. They call it Jalodhar mudra. Jalodhar, when the little finger is folded like that and brought near the base of the thumb, right? This is how the Varun mudra. Now, you practice this 45 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes, you can do that, or 45 minutes at a stretch. Never more than 45 minutes. This is a Maha Mantra of mudras. Do not do this for more than 45 minutes at a stretch. Or 15 minutes, and again 15 minutes. Three times a day. That's fine. So it removes excess water from the body. Now this particular thing, remember the previous mudra was to balancing water. Balancing. If you want, if there is excessive water in the, for instance, too much of pleurisy, water in the lungs, basically, or swelling due to water retention in our body, or even hydrocephalus. Hydrocephalus, adult hydrocephalus, not the children ones. Adult hydrocephalus or some kind of a water accumulation in the brain. This mudra can help, especially during times of high altitude. Right, this particular thing can help. Sandhi mudra. This is another one. Now what is happening is that Sandhi means joined. Sandhi means mixture of two. So what we do is you are doing Prithvi mudra and Akash mudra together. So the Sandhi is this. So make Prithvi mudra with your right hand and Akash mudra with your left hand. So the left hand is the middle finger and the thumb, and the right hand is the ring finger and the thumb. So doing this, people have any joint challenges, it can solve. I have not tried this, but because I don't have yet joint challenges, I hope it doesn't happen. But it relieves all joint pain, even in the pain in the knees, shoulder. Mostly uh, older people have these challenges because they cannot get up properly. Their bones are joints are making some musical noise. Sometimes. So if there are three, four, five adult, this is the fun part. 5, 6 adult people can. You don't need drums in that case. You can hear the sound of the knees, and it will have different sounds coming out. Wrist, fingers, any elbows, any of these joint problems, it can solve. Now, Mahashirsha Mudra means Mahashirsha is large head or large great head gesture. Now this particular thing is when you the index finger and middle finger coupled with your thumb and the ring finger at the base of your base of your thumb. So this will take care of the migraine, any head related problems, headache related problems, or mentally unstable situation, unnecessary uh, false evidence appearing real, which means fear of unknown, which is unnecessary stress, creating some weird thought pattern in the head and then suffering on that account. This can help that. Which means basically it is what is happening is basically it is help, uh, uh, strengthening our Muladhara chakra, activating it very nicely. Security and stability. Remember this. Security in the, and it is a very good for pursuing spiritual journey. Obviously, when Muladhara chakra, if there are some people who start with Muladhara, Swadhisthana, Manipura chakra, Anahata chakra, Vishuddhi chakra, and Agya chakra. This is how they gradually activate them. So, and there are some other schools of thought who only think that if we can act, if we can somehow activate our Manipura chakra, then everything is perfectly fine. And I believe in those that theory. If you activate Manipura chakra, every other chakra will get activated on their own accord, very systematically, because the Manipura chakra controls the Agya chakra, the entire brain function is controlled by the Manipura chakra. That's why I believe in that. I, of course, when you any chakra which is at the higher level, if that is activated, the lower chakras get activated by default. So there are quite a few people who encourage just the activation of Agya chakra between the eyebrows. That particular thing is basically once that is activated, the lower ones immediately get activated. That's the beauty of any chakra at so. But over here, that can cause headache if you only are focusing on your Agya chakra all the time. If if you can handle headache, fine, that's fine. If because Agya chakra, the eyes are actually you are asked to put your attention at your Agya chakra with your eyes, right, pointing towards that. That can cause little uh, headache. So at this point, so that's the only drawback of Agya chakra concentration or attention at the Agya chakra. But Manipura chakra is easy. Your breathing is going up and down, up and down. You can just put your hand on your abdomen and it goes up and goes down, goes up and goes down. That's pretty good. So that's it improves the awareness of the mind. Very nice. So basically, Muladhara chakra is basically getting activated here. Then another Mushtika chakra, Mushtika mudra. This particular thing helps. Now there is another one, uh, another modification of this mudra is when you take your thumb between your ring finger and the middle finger, and then make the mudra like that. So if you can see this like this, okay. So if you can do this, that is also a variation of Mustika mudra, or you can do this. If there is firm determination, inner courage, inner strength, dharana and dhyan. Remember in the Patanjali Yoga Sutra, dharana, dhyan, all samadhi, all those things are basically if there is somebody who can immediately get determination. See why dhyan, dharana and dhyan dhulmul means on shaky ground because we do not have the determination and the inner at any point now I am not going to let it go. That determination with this when you just do this like that, automatically you feel something happening in your body. This is the beauty, and this activates the Agnya chakra. Agnya chakra means complete focus. This is a very, very, very powerful chakra. When it let sometimes when you want to do some damage to somebody who is hurting somebody very badly, and you want to stop him from doing it, you just do this automatically. Blood flows in a very different manner in your system. So because Agya chakra is getting activated right away. Of course, in addition to that, Agya chakra, it also improves digestive fire, which means Manipura chakra gets activated too with this. So, so it is a reverse order of activation, which is it initially activates the Agya chakra, that then it goes and activates the Manipura chakra. So this is the whole idea behind it. Of course, it increases digestion, improved digestion, increases the nutrient absorption, as well as support the kidney and adrenal functions. So any stress will be gone. Anxiety, depression, anything, insecure feeling, all thing will be gone. With this particular mudra is fantastic. Another one, Swas Nalika Mudra or bronchial mudra. They call it bronchial mudra is very, very, very important, very beautiful for uh, somebody has had, I don't know, you have seen some small kids, like 10-year, 5, 6, 7-year old kids suddenly get this absolute. So my uncle, actually, and my neighbor, who we used to call us uncle only, so he said that do this, it'll go away. I said, how does that? It'll. I happen to have this challenge in my when I was growing up. I used to get small asthmatic attack sometime, not a whole lot. Once a while, I used to get. And my this uncle, the neighbors, Tiwari ji was there. He used to say, "Beta, aisa karo, aisa hai, everything will be fine. He'll just do this." And I had no idea why that. And it automatically used to get fine. This was amazing. He used to just do. So when you do this, actually, this is what is happening. So when you're doing this, you are basically using the middle finger and the thumb to do this, right? And these two fingers are already here, and the index finger is pointing like that. So this mudra, this immediately takes care of asthma. I did not know what I was doing then. Now I am learning. When I'm learning these things, I find this is amazing. Anyway, asthma mudra is like that. When you put your uh, it is basically when the asthma is really strong, very, very. Uh, it is impossible to breathe that time. This one. We most of the time we go for the nebulizer, you know. Of course, that solves the problem for a few minutes and then it becomes problem again. So this is a good mudra to do. And Surya mudra is Agni Vardhak mudra. And so let's say you guys are living in in North Pole, right? Ireland. This mudra, which means the ring finger being pressed, be ring finger at the base of the thumb pressed strongly by this and both the hands. It will create energy and heat in the body. Surya Mudra. Agni Vardhak Mudra, which is sometime whenever you have this, it can cause sweating also. For some people who do not sweat enough, this mudra is helpful for them because then you're cleaning the pores of your body and everything will be just fine. And of course, this helps people who are suffering from unnecessary depression. This helps a whole lot because it again the same thing. It is actually activating the Manipura chakra, which is the fire chakra. It helps in reducing weight also because it increases beta basal metabolic rate overall. So which means it is also helping thyroid functions. This one. Now Surya Mudra benefit energy and heat, weight loss, increase. Let's say you are in cold weather, we have no idea how to. You don't have blankets, you don't just sit like that. and it will take care of your body heat immediately. It will start actually reserve fat or carbohydrate, whatever that is existing in our body, it will start to burn that and provide heat immediately. Metabolism, of course, basal BMR is basically function of the thyroid, which means it also activates the thyroid gland. It improves digestion and removes depression. Thank you all very much.